Hello and welcome to another episode of Away Kid News.
In this episode, we will share what we learned about the camps that are happening at OES.
In our first interview, we were able to talk to Mrs. Morgan about what's going on in her SNAP circuit camp. Here's what she told us.
So the kits are all different levels. Some are very basic. There's an arcade kit, there's a Go Green kit, and there's even a car kit. So there's all different levels.
Wow, it sounds like there is a lot of fun happening in the SNAP circuit camp.
Our news crew wanted to know how this camp started. Here's what she had to say.
So I had a student in my classroom who used a SNAP circuit during his free time, and he really liked it. And he was able to build a lot of things and learn a lot about electricity, so I decided to bring it to more students.
We are sure that her students are thankful that she brought these circuits to summer camp.
Next up is a review of the top 5 best movies of the summer.
This movie is so boring. I wish I had something else to watch.
You can.
If you watch these top 5 kids movies of 2022.
In place 5, we have Turning Red. The animated fantasy comedy has a girl with uncontrollable powers of turning into a wet panda when she gets too excited. Watch on Disney Plus to find out what happens.
In number 4, we have The Bad Guys. This animated film features animal villains, and the leader decides to try and change his ways. Do the others follow? Watch on Peacock now. Pandas and villains? What else you got?
Number 3, film called Lightyear, a sci-fi adventure features Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story movies.
Got any other adventure movies? Sure do. Our number 2 spot is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This movie features Sonic from all the Sega games, and who thinks that he is a hero.
Our number 1 movie is called Minions: The Rise of Gru. You won't want to miss this next installment of the Despicable Me franchise.
Thanks for telling me about all those movies. Maybe I can watch them and I won't be so bored. Hey, let's go get some popcorn and watch some of these movies right now.
Okay.
This movie is the best.
Those movies sound very entertaining. And now we are excited to tell you about another camp happening here at OES.
This week, I had the chance to sit down and talk with the 2 teachers running the cartooning and graphics camp, as well as a student who was participating. Here's what Mrs. Miller had to say about why they chose to run this camp.
Well, graphic novels have been a really popular book that a lot of kids take out and love to read throughout the school year. And we were talking about what idea would be fun to do this summer, and creating graphic novels and cartoons seemed like a really fun way to learn more about this type of book and learn how to do some pretty artistic and fun writing this summer.
Ooh. What do kids learn during this camp?
They're learning all about how cartoons are set up and how graphic novels are made and how to create their own character and create a story in comic form and be able to have a reader who really enjoys the comic that they create.
We were very interested to learn more about what kids do during this camp. So we talked to a 2nd grader, Maddox Stanley.
The fact that I get to draw cartoons.
That's fun. What's your favorite part of this camp so far?
Making the stories about our cartoon characters.
And what did you know about cartooning and graphics before this camp?
Nothing really.
What would you like to learn?
How to draw actual cartoons.
What projects are you going to do this week?
Make stories about cartoons.
We had a chance to walk around and look at some of the comics being created. The kids were busy working on a comic about a monkey and a runaway banana.
We were curious about what materials would be needed to create these comics at home. Let's listen to what Mrs. Hans had to say about this.
Well, the great thing about this camp is you don't need a lot of materials. You really need a notebook, a couple markers, and a really great imagination. So a lot of the things the kids try in this camp, they can go home next week and keep trying them.
We loved seeing what the kids were working on and how creative the comics were. We wanted to know how this experience would help the kids in the future. So I asked Mrs. Hans one last question. How will this help the kids later in life?
Well, one of the things that we're learning as this camp goes on is that the kids are practicing having a really flexible imagination. Today, they took one little squiggle and they turned it into like a fascinating creature. So I think they're learning that their imagination can take them to a lot of different places, and one thing that appears one way one minute could appear very differently the next.
What a fun way to use your imagination while creating cartoons. We hope you've learned something about cartooning and graphics camp, and maybe you'll want to try it out in the future.
And now, be prepared to laugh your socks off, because next up is dad jokes.
Thanks for watching this segment of OA News. It's time for our OA Kids News comedy show featuring dad jokes.
Why did the skeleton cross the road?
Why?
To get to the body shop.
What do you call a sad strawberry?
What?
A blueberry.
Why do bees have sticky hair?
Why?
They use honeycomb. It's banana time. I'm gonna eat a banana. It's a banana time. Moving on.
What's bigger than an elephant and doesn't weigh anything?
What?
Its shadow.
Okay, one last dad joke for you. What does Han Solo drive?
I don't know what.
A Honda Solo. This show's been banana. Those dad jokes were pretty funny. Now moving on to more summer enrichment camps.
Our news team got the chance to talk with Mr. Renown over at Famous Artist Camp. They told us all about what's been happening at their camp. Mr. Renown had a lot to say about their daily activities.
Famous Artist Camp is each day the kids come in and we learn about a new artist every day, and then we make an art project about that artist's style. That's what we do each day. So every day they're going to leave with one piece of artwork.
These kids are pretty busy. A new artist and art project each day sounds really fun and interesting. I wish I were part of that camp too. Even though it's Mr. Van Houten's first year running this camp, he seems to be teaching the kids a lot about art.
Here are some paintings inspired by C.M. Russell, also known as the cowboy artist. I like the abstract art they painted.
Even though I'm not in this camp, it was interesting to learn about Mr. Van Houten's love of art. We asked Mr. Van Houten about an artist that he loves. Here's what he had to say.
There are a lot of artists that I like. I've always liked Vincent van Gogh because of his story of his life. It's kind of a sad story, and I love his paintings. So yeah.
I think Van Gogh's story is really interesting too.
When we asked Mr. Van Houten about the famous artists they would learn about, we were shocked at the long list. C.M. Russell, Henry Matisse, Vincent van Gogh, and M.C. Escher. That's a lot of artists.
Mr. Van Houten started this camp to inspire young artists to show the world their art. Here's more about how Mr. Van Houten became an art teacher himself.
I always have liked drawing and painting ever since I was young. And so when I grew up and I went to college, I thought that would be something that I'd want to take. And so I took a lot of art courses and really enjoyed it. And then I got into teaching art.
I see that he must be really passionate about his art.
I got the chance to talk with Annalise and Emma about why they were so interested in coming to Famous Artist Camp.
I always loved to do art, and drawing is one of my hobbies and my favorite thing to do.
What about you?
Since I was a little girl, my dad taught me how to draw, and I have 1,000 notebooks. It fills up mostly my whole desk.
Sounds like they're really into art. They talked to us about some of the different projects they did, like blending.
What project have you liked the most?
I liked yesterday's project where we studied Henry Matisse. I like this one where we learned about C.M. Russell. We did blending, and one of my favorite things of art is blending the details.
It seems like C.M. Russell, the cowboy artist, is very popular.
I asked the girls why they love art. Here's what Emma had to say.
I get to draw how I feel, and it's just I can just do it, and no one can judge me.
It was great to see the artists we have in our district. Stay tuned for the next segment on making a sweet summer treat in a bag.
Is it hot outside and you really want ice cream?
And there's no one to take you to ice cream works?
Well, you're in luck. Today we're going to show you how to make ice cream in a bag.
Here's what you need to make the ice cream.
You're going to need sugar, half an ounce, vanilla, corn salt, and ice.
And don't forget the bag. You'll need 1 gallon-sized Ziploc bag and 1 pint-sized Ziploc bag.
After you get your ingredients, you will mix the sugar, the half-half, and the vanilla into the pint-sized Ziploc bag.
And don't forget to seal it tight.
Next, take the gallon-sized Ziploc bag and fill it halfway up with ice. Then pour salt over the ice.
Take your ice cream mixture and put it in the bag with the ice.
And don't forget to seal it tight.
Now you have to shake the bag hard for 5 minutes.
Once the ice cream is thick, add your favorite toppings.
Enjoy! On behalf of me, Lincoln Baker, Ben, Audrey, Gage, Julian, Erickson, Addison, Faith, Kellen,
And Benjamin, thanks for watching. Have a great summer.
Bye!
Okay guys, what is 2 times 6? Where did the problem go? It was right here.
Never want to do your schoolwork again? Do you not want to have a good education? Then use InstaWhite. Gets all of your math problems away with just a touch.
Boom! Where'd the problem go? It was just right here.
And this guy's blind too, because there wasn't even a problem. Call 1-800-InstaWhite to buy this thing now. It can even erase your camera.
Welcome to the game shows of all game shows and more edition. Here we have Kellen and Julian competing here today. How this game show works is I will ask a question. Whoever presses the buzzer first can answer. If you get it wrong, it will go to the other person and back and forth until someone gets it right. You get a point by answering the question right, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. Question 1. What do caterpillars turn into?
Butterfly.
Pink.
Butterfly.
Correct. 1 point for Julie. Next question is, what is the largest cat in the world?
Pink. A mountain something.
Kellen?
Cheetah.
Julian, you have one last chance, and then this one goes nowhere.
A lion.
The answer is a tiger.
Oh God, I was close.
Nobody got that right, so nobody got it right. And we will be right back after this commercial break. Are you setting goals at your house all summer and you want to win some cool prizes? Come to my game show, the Game of All Games. Call 1-800-GAME of All Games. See you there. What is a barracuda? Kellen?
Caterpillar?
Wrong.
Wait, what was the question again?
What is a barracuda?
Bear critter?
Barracuda.
Cuda?
Barracuda.
It's a type of bear?
Wrong. Kellen, one last chance.
Fish.
Correct. 1 point for Kellen. How many pups in Paw Patrol? Pink.
5.
Wrong. Helen?
Four.
Wrong. Julian, one last chance.
7.
Wrong. The answer is 6.
Oh, I was about to guess 6. I was just about to guess 6.
Our last question is, what do you call a baby kangaroo? Blue?
What is it? Kitten.
Wrong. Julian?
What is a baby kangaroo?
Yeah. What do you call a baby kangaroo?
I don't know. Joey?
Correct.
Hey!
Julian got the most questions right with a score of 2-1. Here's your prize. Stand up.
Yay!
Hold on. Take your hat off.
Yay!
And you can make one thing out of it.
I will choose.
What was that for? Thank you for watching the Game Shows of All Game Shows. See you next time.
Do you not want to read Hoot? I mean, where even is the owl, right? So, that's why I've discovered a new method of getting rid of your books. Throwing them at this wall. See?
You have to be enthusiastic. I know it's a little bit late in the day, but we need some enthusiasm.
Wait, did you actually listen? Can we see
We're
it?
going to do it one more time and see if we can get it even better.
Wait, dang.
Smells, right?
Yep. Ready? 3, 2, and cut.
Yay! Much better.
This movie is the best.
Yeah. I don't really know
OA Kids News Comedy Show featuring dad jokes.
Again?
It's time for
Well, gotta come to the middle and say it.
3.
And
I have the world's biggest Oreo for you.
Mix. Mix.
I'm Drew, and I'm going to ask people serious questions. I'm here with Faith, and I'm going to ask her 3 questions. What is a Karen?
You.
Okay. Is Mr. Ferraro a Karen?
Yes.
Is cereal soup?
No.
Okay, thank you for talking with us. Who is your mom?
My mom?
What is a Karen?
Annoying. A person that complains about silly things.
Is Mr. Ferraro a Karen?
No.
Thank you for talking with me. Hi guys, I'm here with
Mrs. Shoemaker.
and I'm going to ask her 2 questions. What is your favorite kind of soup?
Ooh, I need to think about that for a minute. I think my favorite kind of soup is potato soup.
Okay. Do you think Mr. Ferraro smells? Hi guys, I'm here with
Nick.
and I'm going to ask him 2 questions. Do you regret joining Kids News?
No.
Sing Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh!
Okay, thank you, Nick. Hi guys, I'm here with
Mr. Ferraro.
and 2 questions.
Oh, what's that?
What size is your shoe?
My shoe size is 12 and a half.
Are you a Karen?
Pardon me?
Are you a Karen?
No, I am not a Karen. Thank you very much. Are you a Karen?
No.
Is Kayla a Karen?
Yes.
Oh, what about Gianna?
No.
Oh, what about Nick?
No.
Okay.